No, I'll do the cheesecake one's pretty good. That's a good one. They got a lot of good Ben and Jerry's now.
What did you think of, I mean, I know it's hard to have sweeping takeaways on a day like this, but just the defense in general?
You know, they come out, they played hard today. There's a lot of different things going on. We're playing guys at different positions. They haven't played for most of the spring, switching guys in and out and not used to working with each other. So it's kind of what you get in the spring game.
What can you get out of a spring game? Like, guys are playing in weird positions. It's very vanilla and plain in terms of play calls and stuff like that.
But they're playing in front of people, so they are out there in front of people, so they have to perform. And it gives them a chance, gives us a good chance to look at them again. And you know, even though you can see some things we need to work on, you can point it out to them. You can do cut-ups. You can show them, hey, here's some things we got to work on to do better. Obviously, our tackling's got to get better. We don't do as much live tackling all the time like we did today, so you can see where that's something that we can work on. There's all these little things that'll come up today from watching the tape that we'll be able to coach off of with the younger guys especially.
Coming out of the spring, where's your confidence level with the depth of your defensive line? It seems like there's a few guys that really have stepped up that are playable, like Osa and Chigozie.
Yeah, I think they've done a really good job. I think that's developed. We're anticipating that happening. Those guys are pretty good players behind them. You've got to have depth in this league to keep rotating people in and out. You can't leave them staying there. You see when people are in there for a long time, it's very hard. We need to keep them fresh. So that's key for us, is to have that rotation going. I think we've developed that this spring. We've had guys that have been forced to play different positions. We've moved them around intentionally. We were able to get a guy like Jalen in there early, you know, to get him a chance to work through what we're trying to get done. So that I thought was a real positive from the spring.
Going into the next phase of your offseason, is there anything specifically that kind of still worries you or like, keeps you up?
I think you're always worried about different things. You're never where you quite want to be. We always wish that should we have done more? You know, what could we have done to help them? Could we have tried this, played this, done this coverage, done a lot of different things? But we did get a lot of work. We learned, you know, I thought it was a really successful spring. Got a lot done, got to see a lot of different looks. You know, we got some really good practice in, did some things that I think will help us as we get ready for the fall. And I think as Coach Moore told him today, he said, hey, now we have May. May's a chance. Now it's not, oh, take a breath, spring's over. Now we're going into a phase, our next phase, that Coach Losey and those guys will work them hard to get him where we want to get him from when we come back for June.
Who to you were the standouts in the defense this spring?
You know, I try not to get into that because I'm going to miss somebody. So I try not to get into it. I've watched some guys develop. I think they're getting better. I thought a lot of guys made improvements this spring. And in little things, I always talk about little things constantly, and they're getting better and they're figuring it out. So I hate to point out any one guy and say, oh, he did this, because I know I'm going to forget a bunch of other guys. So I just don't usually do that.
Osa was named the most improved defensive player. What do you think he's in? What do you think he did to earn that?
Well, I really like Osa. He comes out every day to practice. He plays hard. He doesn't really. We've moved him around. He's played end. He plays razor. He plays tackle. He can sometimes go in and play at the nose. You know, me and Pickett did challenge him at halftime to a wrestling match. He's a state champ, but he didn't want to wrestle us in an exhibition. So we have a lot of fun with him. But he's a heck of a good athlete. Someone who really can add a lot to our team, not only from a football standpoint, but he does an excellent job in the locker room, and he's a really good person. Good to go, man.